Bari Weiss, who is the former New York Times columnist who went on to co-found the Free Press. I believe it started as a Substack
Yes.
newsletter. Built it up. It has 1.5 million free and paid subscribers, according to the New York Times today. So like, has a good size audience. But Paramount is acquiring the Free Press, and Weiss will take over as in this new role at CBS News as editor in chief, reporting directly to David Ellison. What strikes me as most interesting about this is last year with the US presidential election, there was so much talk about that being the influencer election
Yeah.
and like the podcast election. This seems to be an example of an influencer becoming a media mogul, that they have tapped Bari Weiss, who is a journalist but is also a news influencer, really, is now running a major news organization.
Yeah, you made me chuckle earlier before the mics got hot when you said this would be akin to if Paramount tapped Mr. Beast to run Paramount Studios, which kind of speaks to the influence that influencers have, right? Because Weiss also doesn't have a TV news experience background to be coming
Mm-hmm.
into this role. And Ellison, himself, as well as the other, 1%ers of the world, have looked to her as kind of their news leader, hence bringing her into the environment for editor in chief of CBS.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that was one thing that was interesting to me about all this is, I mean, granted, I'm not like the biggest news junkie. I stay up on the news, but I'm not, getting newspapers delivered to my home. I have a New York Times subscription and a subscription to Apple News Plus, and that kind of gets
Yeah,
me by for the most part. I've never read the Free Press. I don't know anyone who reads the Free Press. Do you read the Free Press? Can you go?
I don't. And so, I mean, does it matter? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah,
Because if
because
you
all
got her
the
as
like
like,
reading. Sorry.
because to your point earlier, it's about the influence as opposed to the actual experience and whatnot of it.